What's up, y'all? What is good? What is good? Weekly forecast time. Getting it done on time this week. Actually, if it all goes the way I want it to, weekly forecast should be Sunday night. You know, weekend forecast should be Friday night. Sometimes I get a little bit busy and it doesn't quite get done on the schedule that I set for myself. But anyway, we're getting it done on time this week. Time for the weekly forecast. Do-do-do. Time for the weekly forecast. Ba-doom-doom. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Information for scheduling personal readings is all in the description of the video, everybody. That's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. I know I gotta say this at the beginning of every video, but not a day goes by without my inbox being flooded with people telling me about my impersonators on social media, okay? So, yeah, if I only have one Instagram and one Facebook, and they're in the description of the video. Any other accounts out there, if it's not in the description of the video, it's not me, okay? All right, got that out of the way. So, we got that out of the way. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off with Aries. What do we got for Aries this week? Let's do an energy check. Let's do the good old-fashioned energy check and just see what's going on here. Ooh, Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of waiting going on, like patiently waiting. You could be patiently waiting to hear from them. They could be patiently waiting to hear from you. Maybe y'all are both patiently waiting on each other, but I don't really see a lot of hastiness, and impatience. Kind of feels like you're at peace, calm, cool, collecting. Either that or it's them. Let's see here. Seven of Wands, though. You're still guarded, though, aren't you? Yep, you are still guarded. Okay, so if you feel, I kind of feel like you're a little bit confused because you're not really 100% sure how this person feels about you because they just don't really express or seem like they care with this Queen of Swords energy right here. But with this Eight of Cups reverse, trust me, they do. Trust me, they do. They do care. They haven't fully moved on from this. I'm not seeing it here. Let me see. Hang on. I kind of feel like some of you are very independent with the Nine of Pentacles, but you're lonely with the Nine of Cups reversed. You may be very independent, especially you single Aries. And the average person looking at you would probably think you're the most independent thing that ever walked on two legs. But in your heart, you're lonely, okay? There's two kinds of independence. But anyway, though, I'm seeing right here a lot of you are kind of trying to figure out how this person feels about you. But trust me, they haven't moved on from this. I do think that they still have feelings for you. I think that they do. But with the Four of Swords and the Temperance, this kind of feels like both of you, could be an air sign for some of you, both of you are at peace and just patiently waiting for the other person to make the next move. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yep, I knew a page reverse was going to come out here. This person keeps an eye on you. They still keep an eye on you. And especially if you keep an eye on them too, y'all could just be sitting around watching each other with very little to no communication here. The connection's starting to get a little bit weaker between the two of you. Or at least this next week, you're not quite feeling the connection pull at you as strong as you normally do. And the King of Pentacles reversed. All right, we're going in circles now. Let's see what to look out for. Any actions? Any actions to look out for this week? Whoa, way too many of them, way too many. There's one that fell on the floor, though, and we'll see what that is. Eight of Wands reversed. Could be blocked communication. Oh, okay, three shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. So far, it's not really looking like communication's happening. It's not looking like it. Three of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. There's that Seven of Wands again. Y'all are both guarded, man. Y'all are both heavily guarded. Knight of Swords reversed and the Six of Swords. Nah, and I think there's kind of an Aries saga going on here. Kind of a little bit of an Aries saga going on. Well, see, we just ended a Virgo saga. And I believe a Leo saga. Now we got an Aries saga coming up. Because I've noticed that the past like 4 or 5 readings I've done for you guys, it pretty much says the same thing. Okay, if somebody, one, the other, or both of you, somebody here needs to get up and make a move. If not, if you don't make a move, don't expect this person to make a move. I don't think they're going to. I don't think that they're going to. Ace of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So that's still what it's looking like here. Let's get an advice card. Let's get an advice card. Oh, don't fall back in. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so if you don't want to be the one to make the move, you just need to drop it and move on. Yep, if you don't want to be the one to make a move, you need to just drop it and move on, honestly. Yep, but if you can't drop it, if you can't let it go, if you're having a very difficult time moving on and you just can't get this out of your head, you might want to consider being the one to make the first move, okay? Oh, Shreya, is that how you say that? Thank you so much for that super chat. I hope I said your name right. Thank you for the positive feedback. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Taurus. Let's do an energy check between Taurus and their person of interest. Person they're inquiring about. The person playing the heaviest influence on Taurus this week. Let's see. 7 of Swords reversed. That could be an apology coming in for some of you. Could be an apology coming in, possibly. Got this brand new deck here. Brand new deck, and it's a little, there we go. Could be an apology coming in. The deck's not ready, though. The deck's not ready. Hang on. It's not ready. Hold up. Oh, there it is. Okay. King of Cups reversed. Last shuffle, last one. Justice reversed. So I'm kind of feeling like some of you may end up getting an apology. It just doesn't really feel like a very sincere apology. The 7 of Swords reversed. Others of you may not actually get an apology. I'm trying to see if I see communication coming in. Okay. Now, there may not be any communication here. For some of you, there may be a chance, but for the most part, I really feel like you're dealing with somebody who is pretty emotionally closed off. And if you do get an apology, I don't think it'll be very sincere. But here's the thing. For the majority of you, I think that this person does feel kind of guilty and does feel kind of bad deep down inside, but has no intentions of opening up and expressing that. Okay? Queen of Cups, yeah. I think that this person does have feelings for you, but has no intentions of opening up and expressing it for whatever reason. It could be their ego. Maybe they just got an ego problem. You know what I mean? Maybe they just don't. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. Could be an air sign. This person got a bad attitude, dude. This person got a nasty old attitude. Knight of Swords. Okay, so there is a possibility that doesn't feel like them, honestly. That feels like you. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, when I read, as soon as a card hits the table, my intuition tells me, who is that? Okay? This feels like your energy here. Okay? So any communication, I do kind of feel like maybe you're the one that's going to initiate communication. And you may get it, but this just feels like kind of like a half-assed apology. King of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords reversed. You know what I mean? Like a half-assed, like, I'm not sorry for what I did. I'm sorry that I had to suffer a consequence. You know, that type of just not genuine. You know what I mean? The situation is very one-sided. I don't think, like, let's say, for example, you did say or do something a little bit out of line. Okay? They don't care why. You know, they don't want to hear any reasons, or they don't really care what you got going on. They don't care why you've made decisions that you've made. They don't really care. Okay? So some of you could be trying to explain yourself to this person, and they just don't want to hear it. It doesn't matter to them. You know? Let's see what kind of outcome we're looking at here. What kind of outcome are we looking at? Lover's card. The connection ain't going nowhere. The connection is not going anywhere. If anything, it might be getting stronger. It might be getting stronger, honestly. Could be a twin flame for some of you. Even if it's not a twin flame, though, it's still up there in intensity. It's still up there in intensity. Okay, 6 of Swords reversed. 2 of Wands. World. So there is unfinished business right here. And I think some of you, the Seven of Swords is upright this time. So some of you, there is unfinished business and you will more than likely initiate communication. And this right here is telling me that those of you who do attempt reconciliation here, it looks like it's going to pop off into a fight. It looks like right now, the way the energy is behaving between the two of you, those of you that do attempt reconciliation or do attempt communication, it is going to pop off into a fight, okay? Don't expect this person to be open, honest, and truthful about what they've been doing, about where they've been, who they've been messing with, or anything like that. I don't think they're going to be open and honest about that, okay? Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles. So yeah, I do see an attempted reconciliation here, but I don't see a successful reconciliation. I don't. Maybe some of you actually know, and this is going to be real specific, so this may not be for everybody. But I know there's at least one Taurus out there that you already done heard. Maybe a whistleblower came forward, an anonymous whistleblower that's real close to this person. Nah, they've been out doing this and messing with that person and fucking with them and this and that. Oh, okay, I got you. And then you call them out on it, you know, and they don't want you to know. And the closer you get to the truth, the more pissed off they get, and it'll start a big fight. You know what I mean? I know that's real super specific, but I know there's at least one Taurus out there that resonates with, so I had to say it. All right. How about Gemini? Ooh, that was quick. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, there's a lot of Geminis out there. I ain't got to worry about money. I don't know. Let's see what that means, though. Let's see how the rest of the spread plays into that. Not ready. Hold up. Not ready. Two more. All right, there we go. Six of Swords reversed. King of Swords. Okay. All right, so some of you. Well, hold on. No, I kind of feel like, man, this is confusing. This is going in two directions at once. I think that the person you're dealing with is kind of starting to realize. Now, this is going to be specific to those people who are dealing with somebody who left you, okay? Let me spit this one out first. This is for the Geminis who got left for like somebody else, or maybe this person turned and walked away from you and it was them that ended it. I think this person's starting to realize they made a mistake. This person's starting to realize that they made a mistake, okay? Now, for those of you who you're the one that decided to end it, this person's just not having a whole lot of success finding somebody new. Take it how it resonates. The first thing that I felt, though, coming from this here, is that you're dealing with somebody that done left you. Maybe they left you for somebody else, or for whatever reason, they're the ones that walked out the door, okay? They're starting to realize it was a mistake. You know what I mean? Jumped straight into bed with somebody else, and that created even more drama and more bullshit than they were dealing with you. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, man. And hey, I'd be lying if I said I've never done it. I mean, I think we've kind of all done it at least once. Most of us have. Maybe not everybody, okay? Maybe not everybody. But I'd feel very safe betting a lot of us have done it at least once. Jumped straight from one person to another. Every time you do that, it's always worse with the new person than it was with the last person. You're like, oh shit. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse the more you do that, you know? Hey man, I'm a human too. I've done it, but I really feel like for those of you dealing with a situation like that, they realize they done fucked up. Hey, Ron. They're realizing it. But either way, Emperor, they don't want you to know that. They want you to think that they're in control. They're keeping an eye on you too. They're keeping an eye on you. They're watching you. Ten of Swords, yeah. They don't want you to know. They want you to think that they got it in control, that they're doing good. You know what I mean? They don't want to appear vulnerable at all. Could be an Aries for some of you. They may try to come back. They may try to make a real quick comeback. I think they got you folded up in their back pocket, you know, just in case nothing else works out, you know. So they may try to make a real quick comeback. Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, just saying. See if we can get Well, first, let's look at an outcome. Well, let's look at the most likely outcome right now on the current timelines. And then we might get some advice here. We might pull some advice depending on what kind of outcome we're looking at. Ah, man, I had a feeling. Conflict. I think, man, it's going to pop off into a fight. It's going to be some drama. It's going to be some bullshit. It's going to be some bullshit, man. Fool card reversed. So some of you are avoiding it because you know it would be some bullshit. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Yeah. Hangman, 3 of Wands, Fool card reversed. Now, I know that not every single Gemini is going to experience the same thing, so I think a lot of you are going to completely avoid it. You're going to completely avoid it and not even like if this person tries to get your attention, you know, like you see a little message pop up in the inbox. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. For those of you that actually do choose to engage in conversation or try to feed into this, it's going to pop off into a fight. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Let's get some advice here. Let's get some advice. What's the best advice? Ace of Cups, man. Dude, look. 3 of Cups reversed. I think you need to focus on, first of all, you need to focus on healing, from healing up from this, okay? I can't leave that part out. But new things. Focus on new things coming in, okay? Focus on new things coming in, not old things coming back, okay? It's time for you to level up. Time for you to make it to the next level. Don't go back and repeat a grade. It's time for you to work your way up to the next level. But a lot of you are going to be tested, okay? A lot of you are going to be tested in one way or another. And depending on how you respond to this test will determine whether or not it's time for you to level up. All right, Cancer. Cancerian. Almost forgot what sign I was on there for a second. Cancer. What's the energies? Do an energy check between Cancer and their person of interest for this next week. The next week. Man, October's already floating by, dude. We're already almost halfway through. Man, this year has just flown by faster than any year. Bro. 7 of Swords. I'm not going to speak on that yet. Not going to speak on it yet. Maybe we could squeeze some positivity out of that. It's possible. It's possible. Let's just go ahead and say, well, I ain't going to say nothing. Nope. Justice reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra, possibly. Okay, so I do see communication coming in here, but it doesn't look... I wouldn't trust it. Yep, I see communication coming in and emotional manipulation, game playing happening here. You know, poor me, poor pitiful me. It's been so hard for me, you know, boo-hoo. I see a pity party getting thrown here. The person you're dealing with feels like they were treated unfairly. But I think a final decision is made here. I don't really think there is any going back with this. I don't think there is. Real quick before I forget, I had Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, and Libra. Yeah, I do think that this person more than likely is going to attempt to throw a pity party. They've been trying to get your attention, I think. I think they done been trying to get your attention. You know what I mean? But with the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands both reversed, this looks like the decision is final. I think there is no turning back. There is no turning back. I think you turned away from this for good. Okay? Knight of Wands, the Fool card, both reversed. Yeah. I think this person's still keeping secrets. They may possibly try to apologize, but it's like, I'll apologize for one thing, but I won't change the behavior. Does that make sense? Makes sense. Thanks for that super chat, Mary. I hope I said that right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I don't see changed behavior, though. I don't. And I don't even think that you have anything nice to say to this person anyway. I don't think that you do. Don't think you have anything nice to say to him. Do I need an advice spread? No, you know what? I want to see your outcome here generally, overall. Your overall outcome. 10 of Wands. See, I think you're making the right decision, but this is still a burden to you. This is still a burden to you. I think you are making the right decision to avoid this, but it's not an easy decision. It's still a burden. It's still a burden. Because this person is trying to emotionally manipulate you, and they may be successfully manipulating your emotions, but they aren't successfully dictating the decisions that you make. Okay, yep, Tower card. Done dollar. It's done. Dun 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 dun. I told you they're gonna throw a pity party. They're gonna throw a pity party, but you ain't having it. You ain't having it. Okay, it's not an easy decision to make, but I do feel like you are letting the Tower crash and burn. Let's get a couple of advice cards. I don't feel like you need it, but let's see here. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Don't engage in battle. It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. Temperance. Your number one priority right now is to return to homeostasis. Return to balance. Woo-saw. Okay? Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. And the Page of Cups. I think you all got new communication coming in too. Yep. But any new communication that comes in, be sure that you are at a place of peace. Be sure that you're at a place of peace and balance. Don't be carrying this past vibrational baggage into something new, okay? Because if you carry this into a new connection, what's going to happen? Same thing that happened with the last person, okay? Let's not carry any old energies into the future, okay? Do the best we can to shed them. Let's shed the old energies. All right, Leo. What kind of general energies do we got for Leo this coming week? Universe, what do we got for Leo? What do we got for Leo? 5 of Cups. Somebody's disappointed here. Somebody's disappointed. Can't tell who it is just yet. Hang on. No, I'm not going to speak on it. We'll have to say, if this is continuing the Leo saga that's been going on, then I don't think that's you. I don't think so. But this could be a new story. I don't know. Let's see. Last one. We're going to have to take a sage break for you, Leo. We have to take a sage break. 2 of Wands. Okay, you're at a crossroads right now. See, I feel like you're walking away from this. You're walking away from this and you're at a crossroads. Some of you are at a crossroads, not 100% sure whether or not to stay single or get with somebody new. Let's get that sage. Let's get that sage. All right. So, overall, crossroads, okay? 2 decisions to make. I don't know where to go. I don't know whether to take this path or this path, okay? Whatever happened in the past, you're walking away from it. I feel like you're completely dropping that and you've made that decision. But now the path splits off again, okay? Do I stay single or do I come together with somebody new? I do kind of feel like you are a bit lonely because this was laying here in the reverse. But do I stay single or do I get with somebody new? Okay? See what I'm saying? That's the crossroads you're at. The connection between you and the past person, the damage is permanent. Okay, I think that you know that it would never quite go back to what it once was exactly, but there is unfinished business. There is unresolved business here. Bren, I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. It could be a Gemini for some of you. It could be another Leo, or that's your energy. So you're at a crossroads right now. Some of you could be kind of talking to somebody new, but whether you're actually actively talking to somebody new or not, I still kind of feel like you are up in your head, not sure what to do. Some of you, part of you wants to be single and I just want to do me and be single, but Man, would they be lonely? You know, that's the dilemma, I think, here. Let me get a window open here. Hang on. That's a thick cloud there. Hold up. All right. Damn. That was enough to clear the air. Let's get an outcome for Leo, universe. Let's get an outcome. What kind of outcome are we looking at for Leo? Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if that decision is going to be made. I still kind of see you. I don't want to speak on just one card like that. Knight of Swords reversed, or Knight of Rods reversed, my bad. Oh, there's a Knight of Swords reversed too. And the Two of Wands again. Okay, so yeah, I don't really see that decision being made 100%. I really don't. I still see you the vast majority of next week still wondering whether or not you should keep your options open or stay single and get over it and heal. Okay? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands is both reversed. So I see you kind of stuck in one spot. Let's get a couple advice cards. Let's see what should Leo do. What's the best advice here? I don't even want to give any personal advice, honestly. Let's see. What's the best advice? Knight of Cups. Hey. If something new makes itself available to you, don't turn it down. Don't turn it down. Now, don't go out and chase something new, okay? But if the opportunity presents itself to you, go for it. Go for it. All right, Virgo. Virgo, what we got next week for Virgo? What's the general energies? General energies between Virgo and their person of interest. Knight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with somebody at the workplace. Tower card. This is really confusing. Because you have the Tower card and the Six of Wands. Okay? So some of you were dealing with a situation where whoever it was that you were dealing with in the past was derailing you. You know what I mean? Like pulling you off track and holding you back from accomplishing your goals. Okay? So I hope that's not too specific, but there's a lot of you out there that in order for me to get where I want in life, you gots to go. But I still kind of see you up in your head wondering whether or not that was the right decision. Because I really think some of you have already started accomplishing your goals and you're already seeing, you know, the decision that you've made. You're already starting to see the results manifest into your life. Others of you aren't really 100% sure, but one way or the other, there's still something up in your head you're overthinking about this. Nine of Pentacles. You got Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. All this earth energy right here. Could be another earth sign you're dealing with. I feel like this is your energy though. Okay? This is your energy. Everything is working out beautifully for you, but you're overthinking the shit out of everything here. Still heartbroken. Still heartbroken. You're either losing feelings completely for this person, or you've already completely fallen out of love with them. So I don't really know what it is that's going on up in that head of yours. They still keep an eye on you too, by the way. They do still keep an eye on you. Magician, you're manifesting bigger and better things, and it does look like it's working. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, it looks like it's working to me. It looks like it's working to me. Hey, especially if it's money. Especially if it's money. But when it comes to this thing, I still kind of feel like you're up in your head, not really 100% sure what to do now. Oh, for some of you, this person could be trying to break the silence, could be trying to get your attention. Okay, could be maybe posting things directed at you. For some of you, maybe they could straight up be coming forward trying to reach out. But either way, this person is trying to get your attention to coerce you into reaching out. Ah, the devil card. There it is. They're obsessed with you. So for a lot of you, I kind of feel like you know that this person is like sitting around waiting on you. At the very least, this person is like waiting on you very intently. Waiting, and you feel their energy. It's almost like, whenever somebody's like staring at you from over and you feel it, you don't see them in your peripheral vision, but you feel them burning a hole in you with their eyes. That's what it feels like here. And I think that that's bogging you down. You could feel their anticipation waiting on you. For others of you, I think they're straight up trying to get your attention too. Let's see. Good Lord, man. These are crazy energies. These are crazy energies, man. 5 of Cups. Devil card again. Yeah, they're still obsessing over you though. Magician reversed. You could be dealing with somebody who's into black magic. Okay, they could be trying to throw some negative energy at you. And for those of you who are dealing with that, I know that's not everybody, but somebody always resonates when I say that. At least one person. For those of you who are dealing with somebody who's throwing black magic at you, okay? I'm not here to downplay that, okay? It is very, very possible, and if you don't catch it, it can be very dangerous, okay? However, if you feel like you're being energetically attacked, you need to work on acknowledging it. Because the way that it works is it sneaks up underneath your conscious awareness, and it starts overtaking you before you even realize what's happening. By the time you realize you're being energetically attacked, it's already overtaken you. It's already overtaken you, and it's like too late. You need to start learning how to identify it. And as soon as you identify it, it's hard. It's tricky. Especially if they know what they're doing, it's tricky. Okay, if they don't really know what they're doing, it's easier, but it's tricky. You learn to identify it and send it back. I know not everybody needed to hear that, but there's at least one person that needed to hear that. Identify it. I do not accept this energetic attack. This is not my energy. I have no use for it. I am not accepting this energetic influence, this energetic attack. It is not my energy. I have no use for it. I am returning it back to its point of origin with love and light. Repeat that over and over and over and over. It will send it back to that person, okay? And don't send it back with any anger or hatred, but it will go back and bite them in the ass. Oh yeah, it'll hurt them worse than they were trying to hurt you. Now, other than that though, I still feel, now I know that's not everybody. That's not everybody. Not everybody's dealing with black magic. But even for those of you who aren't, this person is still trying to manipulate this situation in one way or another. They're still trying to manipulate it, and I really don't see you falling for it. I don't. But it looks like you're carrying this heavy energy with you, and it's flatlining basically. I don't see. Yeah, King of Cups reversed. I don't see you opening up and expressing any emotion. 7 of Cups. Some of you, you're keeping your options open here, but it looks like it's going to be very, very stagnant and silent between you and this person. I don't see a lot of movement happening. I don't see a lot of movement happening, for the better or for the worse. It's stagnant, flatlining. All right. Libra. I was like, what sign am I on, man? Libra. Do. Libra. Actually, I'm going to do a deck switch. I'm going to try a different combination. Libra. What's the general energies for Libra and their person? The person they're inquiring about, person of interest. The 8 of Coins in the reverse. So for some of you, you know that it would take a lot of work. It would take a lot of work on both of your parts to make this work. Okay? And there's somebody here, one, the other, or both of you isn't willing to actually do that work. Not really. I kind of feel like mainly the person that you're dealing with, mainly, could be you too, but mainly the person you're dealing with isn't willing to actually put forth the energy and the effort they expect you to do all the changes. Okay, it's a really strong connection here though. A really strong connection with that Lover's card. A really strong one. But yeah, okay, 5 of Coins reversed. Yep. I feel like that this person is going to be breaking the silence if they haven't already. But I don't see them actually working on this. I don't see them actually working on this. Not really. I don't see them putting forth the work. Okay, they expect you to be the one that makes all the changes and does everything, you know, like that's magically going to make it work somehow. Okay, so this person could be trying to take advantage of you too. Okay, there could be like some financial codependence, or even if both of you make 100 grand a year, all I care about is our incomes together. You know, something materialistic and superficial here. Could be a Libra for some of you. I'm not seeing anything that indicates a genuine mutual emotional connection, but I am seeing a very strong spiritual connection, okay? Spiritual connection does not necessarily equal emotional connection. It doesn't. Not necessarily. You can be tied spiritually to somebody you hate. So this is a burden that is draining the life force energy out of you. Draining the life force energy out of you. Kind of feels to me like you've got your mind made up, though. Kind of feels to me like you got your mind pretty well made up. Yeah, I think you're dropping this. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Could be a Cancer, but I think you're making the decision to drop this and not move forward with this. Okay, it's too draining. It's too draining and it's too much of a burden. Especially those of you who are actually legitimately trying to take on all the burdens and do all the work to make it happen, you know? It's too much of a burden. It's too much of a burden. In order for reconciliation to be successful, both people involved have to bring a new energy to the connection. There's no finger pointing here. There is no judgment. It doesn't matter who did what or what did who or what happened. In order for reconciliation to succeed, both people involved, regardless of who did what, have to bring a new energy to the connection, or it ain't going to work. And I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that. Let's see. Let's get some advice here. It kind of told me the outcome. I feel like you're dropping it. This deck said no. I don't know if I like this deck combo here. Don't know if I like it. See if we can get some advice. There we go. What's the best advice? Best advice. King of Pentacles, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Do not let them emotionally manipulate you. Okay? Hang on. Stick with the facts. Okay? I'm getting that real strong here. Stick with the facts and stand your ground. 6 of Swords reversed. I do kind of feel like a conversation does need to be had between the two of you. It does. Okay? It does need to be had. So don't necessarily just block them out and run from them unless you feel like you're in danger. If you're dealing with somebody that's dangerous, okay, then this isn't for you. But for those of you who aren't really dealing with somebody that's in danger, you're just dealing with somebody that won't take no for an answer, and they're just convinced that they're going to manipulate you, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. See, this right here in the grand scheme of things, whenever you go through a situation like this, way later on down the line, like a year later, 2 years later, when you look back on it, if you make it through this, these types of situations, and I know this is kind of specific here, I'm specifically talking to the Libras who are dealing with somebody who will not take no for an answer and is trying to twist and manipulate your emotions to get you to do what they want, okay? When you make it through that, when you learn how to put your foot down and stand your ground and not be manipulated, not be coerced, none of that, you'll see that made me stronger. That made me stronger. That helped me. I've developed a new sense of integrity, a stronger sense of integrity after going through that. It helped me. See what I'm saying? I just figured I'll throw that out there for some of you. But I really do think that there is unresolved business between the two of you. There is unfinished business, unresolved energy, and it would be in your best interest more than likely to go ahead and close this cycle out. But I do feel like if this person does take it upon themselves to reach out and communicate, don't completely shut them out and ignore them, but stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Okay? Don't bend. Don't flex. I don't care what they say. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care what names you call me. Don't care how much you try to slander me. Don't care. Stand your ground. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. We got a super chat. Hody-do, hody-do. Garnet Goddess. Is that how you say that? Appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Scorpio. Scorpio. What's the general energies for Scorpio next week, universe? Whoa. 7 of Wands. That's a gnarly 7 of Wands, too. Look at that. That's wild. All right. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Okay. So you could have felt like this person was taking advantage of you, or maybe you're dealing with somebody who is currently a part of your life right now and you're wondering whether or not they're taking advantage of you. There's something about this you don't trust. Something about this you don't trust, but you're not, I kind of feel like you're a little bit confused and you're kind of hanging back wondering whether or not this person has genuine intentions. Okay? You're wondering whether or not this person has genuine intentions or if they've been using you for something else. That's a strange message. That breaks the mold of the messages that have been coming through tonight. Okay? Could be a Taurus for some of you, but I don't think with this Empress reversed, I don't think the two of you are reaching a point of stability. Not really. Could be somebody at the workplace. Could be a third-party situation involved. But whatever happened between the two of you, you're not really feeling the connection anymore. Like, even in the event that the two of you did end up coming back together, it wouldn't quite feel the same. There's something that feels off here. There's something you don't quite trust about this person. And maybe you're having a bit of a head over heart, like, am I just imagining this? Is my intuition picking up on something, or is my mind making this up? 2 of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. So I don't really see communication here. Man, this is intense. This is intense. We got to clear the air. This is pulling in some heavy energies here, dude. This is intense here. Let's look at this person's true intentions. Let's get 3 cards on their true intentions. 3 cards on this person's true intentions. Or maybe their past intentions, or whatever this is you're wondering about. What were their true intentions? 4 of Wands. Okay, I kind of feel like this person's looking for an opportunity to reconcile things and make things right. And it feels kind of genuine to me. It does feel kind of genuine. I don't know, let's see. Death card, though. And the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So I really do think that they have truly, genuinely come to their senses and would love for an opportunity to be made available to make it right. But with this Death card here, it could be a Scorpio for some of you, another Scorpio. I don't really think they're holding a lot of faith. Like, for the most part, they're like, yeah, well, I guess it's done, it's over. But just in case, if I ever get presented with the opportunity to make things right with Scorpio, I'm going for it. Okay, so I think their intentions are pretty pure here. Let's see if we can get an outcome. What's the outcome? Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman. Now, I don't really see the two of you coming together. I see you off to a new start now. Some of you are starting a new job. I see you starting a new chapter in life. What's the best advice? 7 of Cups reversed. Right now, it'd probably be best to focus on your work and your finance, and don't go out chasing just some new person. You know what I mean? Don't go out hunting for somebody new. Lay low. Lay low. Shh. Don't tell everybody your plans. Okay? Just kind of lay low and work in the silence right now. Okay? You're starting a brand new chapter in life. You're off to a brand new start. Don't go out chasing love right now. Just fly under the radar and until the Mercury retrograde's over. Maybe. Maybe just lay low until the retrograde's over, honestly. But it's just saying to be very picky and choosy and careful who you tell what to. Because you may have some people near you, like maybe at the workplace or something like that, or there may be some people around you that you can't fully trust them with your secrets. So keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Let's just put it that way, okay? All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, speaking of Sagittarius, could be another Sagittarius that you're dealing with here for some of you. It feels like pretty positive, honestly. Especially for those of you who have been going through a bit of a rough time here lately, you know? Maybe battling with depression or anxiety, or just been going through it, especially if this retrograde's been fucking you up. I think you're going to be pretty calm, cool, peaceful, and relaxed, and pretty woo-saw throughout the next week. Let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. The Empress. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or another Sagittarius. Justice reversed. Could be some legal issues for some of you. The person that you're dealing with is still holding a grudge, but you're not. I feel like you're releasing and letting go of any negative, angry feelings. Man, they're still grudging though, and they feel unfinished business. Yup, look, unfinished business, and they're grudging like hell. But here's the funny thing though, I don't think you are. I think you're getting to a point where I'm not even interested. I'm not passionate. I don't care. Some of you are just kind of ignoring it and pretending that it never happened. You know what I mean? Or at least you're giving off the good impression. This was divine intervention between you and this person here. So yeah, I really feel like a lot of you have been up in your head wondering whether or not you've made the right decision, or wondering whether or not you're making the right decisions, or wondering, you've had a battle going on up in your head. And I see that coming to a close here. That cycle is coming to a close, and you're becoming more at peace and, accepting the way things are, especially with this situation here. Some of you could have kids with this person possibly, okay? But this person here, they're not letting go of it as easy as you are. They're not letting go of it as easy as you are. Others of you, new opportunities are being made available to you. And that's what's making you feel better. Yeah, Nine of Swords. The person you're dealing with still losing sleep over this. The person you're dealing with still losing sleep over this, and they're still tore up about it. But you're not. You're not. As soon as new doorways start opening for you, and you start making your way through new doorways, experimenting with new options. What's the word? Man, this retrograde. I hate this retrograde. I've been stumbling on my words so bad. I just can't quite figure out how to communicate what it is that I'm thinking, But Seven of Pentacles reversed. I guess let's go ahead and get an outcome here, because this isn't really saying anything. This isn't hardly saying much of anything here. But with that Four of Wands in the very heart of the spread there, that says new doorways of opportunity opening for you. New doorways of opportunity opening for you. Maybe, just maybe, those new doorways of opportunity aren't opening for you until you finally find that frequency and that vibration of woosa, woosa. And then as soon as you find that frequency in your heart, that's when the new opportunities become made available to you. Two shuffles, two more. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Ooh, Ace of Swords. There's new communication coming in here. New, yep. You got something new coming in. You got something brand spanking new. 3 aces. Look at these aces, though. Look at those aces, though. You got something new coming in here. But that Justice card is still reversed, though. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra. Or a Leo. I also have Leo here. That Justice card is still reversed, though. So there's still kind of a part of you that's not really 100% sure whether or not you're doing the right thing. I don't know why. 5 of Cups. You're off to a brand new start here. A brand new start. And for a lot of you, what you've really done, you haven't fully 100% healed. It's not like you just woke up and you're like, I'm healed. But there is something in here that's kind of clicking into place. Yeah, I am still carrying a lot of emotional, vibrational baggage. Yes, I am still carrying a lot of burdens. But you know what? It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not going to let that slow me down from starting something new here. Okay? And I think that whatever this is new that's coming in here, I think you're gonna fall in love with somebody new too. I think you're gonna fall in love with somebody new. Okay, Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so as far as this past situation here, that's going in circles. I don't see, that looks like something that's probably just gonna linger for a long time. Just gonna linger for a long time. I'm not seeing communication. I'm not seeing any reconciliation. Not really. Looks like it's gonna linger. And you're off to a brand new start. And the person you were dealing with is just kind of sitting there in anger and sorrow and more sage. The energies are heavy here tonight, man. Glad I'm getting this reading out of the way, though. This is the weekly forecast is one of the heaviest energetic videos that I do. It's almost every time. 95% of the time when I do the weekly forecast, it pulls energies into the house that are so intense that I'm just sitting here like, you know? Very heavy and very intense. I'm taking on all y'all's energy at once, man. Taking on all y'all's energy at once. And I'm not going to sit here and brag and be like, I'm such an empath. You know, I'm not. No. But it is very heavy. It is very heavy, you know. All right. Capricorn. General energy check. Mainly the energies I'm looking at is how the person feels about you. I haven't said that this whole time, but in my mind, just to let you all know, I've been communicating like shit tonight. This retrograde, I'm telling you, dude. Mainly what I'm looking at when I'm looking at the general energies, mainly like 85% of the energy I'm looking at is how they feel about you in this situation. So just to let that be known. Just to let that be known. Let's look at do a general energy check. Let's see here. 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So the person that you're dealing with feels like you're better off without them. They feel like you're doing better without them. Ten of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, and especially for wish fulfillment, because this is one of the cards of wish fulfillment. Look at the genie coming out there. 10 of Pentacles, 2 shuffles, 2 more. King of Pentacles reversed. They do kind of feel like, though, that they feel like you're doing better off without them. They want to talk to you, too. But they don't really feel like you put your priority list in order. They still kind of feel like you should have made them a higher priority than you did. Does that make sense? They want to talk to you, but they're not really sure whether or not they should bother. Not really sure whether or not they should even bother reaching out and communicating. Could be a Taurus for some of you. I also have Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles. Man, maybe they're just trying to get your attention, honestly. But with this 2 of Swords here, you got the Knight of Swords, 2 of Wands. I'm sorry. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, 2 of Swords. So that kind of tells me that they're probably just kind of trying to get your attention. You know? Posting things directed at you. Maybe hit the like button on your picture. You know what I mean? Elisa, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. 7 of Swords. So they're planning something here. I kind of feel like they're planning. What are they planning? Let me see here. Hold up. What are they planning? 2 of Wands. Okay. So I really kind of feel like they're planning what they would say to you if they do decide to communicate. And I don't really think that they're planning on having an honest communication with you. 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed, 2 of Wands. It's like they're planning what kind of lies they want to tell you or how they want to paint the story up to tell you something that's, you know what I mean? I don't really, they're like, so what, man, if I do reach out to Capricorn, what I'm going to say? And I think that they're kind of planning up something dishonest to say to you, honestly. Something dishonest, honestly. I really think that they're planning something, some kind of lie, or maybe maybe to stretch the truth or paint a false picture. You know what I mean? Doesn't look like they're planning something honest. Let's see the overall outcome for Capricorn. Tarot, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. Let's see here. What's the overall outcome for Capricorn? Let's see here. 10 of Cups reversed. So it's obviously not going anywhere between you and this person here. Are you off to a new start, though? Let's see. Or are you just buried in your face in your work? World card, off to a brand new start. You're starting fresh. Starting fresh. Ooh. Some of you could be starting a new job. Yeah, brand new opportunities are being made available to you. But I don't really see, as far as this past person here, Two of Swords, I don't see them ever actually making the decision to reach out. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Okay, I kind of feel like the opportunity is there. Like if they wanted to, they could, but I don't really see them doing it. Not really. No, you got new things coming in. Yep, new communication, but maybe not anything serious right away. New communication, but not anything serious. I don't see anything happening with the past person. Nothing. It's going to stay silent. Going to stay silent. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's do a general energy check between Aquarius and the person that they are inquiring about. General energy check between Aquarius and the person they're inquiring about. Universe. How's this person feeling about this situation? How do they view you? What are they wanting from you? What are they planning on? All that good stuff. Sun card reversed, so they're not really happy with the way things are between the two of you right now. Not really happy with the way things turned out. It could just be an unhappy person in general, you know? Could just be an unhappy person in general. Queen of Cups, they're in love with you. They're contemplating communicating with you. They're contemplating and not really 100% sure if they're going to communicate. I kind of feel like they have something they want to get off their chest and tell you. Yeah, but they feel like this love is unrequited. They feel like they're more in love with you than you are them. So they're a little bit worried about looking stupid or maybe wasting their time. Okay, they feel like you have a bad attitude too. They feel like you have a bad attitude. They want to talk to you though, honestly. For some of you, they may end up coming forward and communicating. They very well may. They very well may. Lover's card reversed, but the connection, whatever happened between the two of you, I don't think that both of you feel the connection equally. Two of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands. Man, there's so much back and forth energy here, man. Which is it? Which is it? Some of you may end up hearing from this person, though. Okay, because you got the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands. But Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. 10 of Cakes. It's going in circles now. It's going in circles. Let's see if we can get an outcome. See if we can get any kind of outcome from this person. And then we might get some advice here too. We might get some advice. What's the best advice? Well, no, outcome first. Sorry. Outcome first, outcome first. Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's the karmic wheel. That's the karmic wheel. I don't want to speak on it yet, though. Two more. Three of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so I don't see communication happening here to avoid conflict. One, the other, or both of you is avoiding conflict. You could be dealing with somebody at the workplace, okay, but I don't see the two of you coming together or working together or whatever it is. I don't see the two of you coming together or communicating or anything like that to avoid conflict. To avoid conflict. One, the other, or both of you doesn't want the drama and doesn't want the conflict. Let's look at the best advice here. What's the best advice? Two of Swords. What kind of advice is that? Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. The Moon card. And the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of things to think about and to take into consideration here, okay? If you decide to be the one to reach out and communicate, that's fine. But be sure that you are emotionally independent of this person. Do not let them have any emotional power over you, okay? Don't. So basically, you'll be able to think straight, and you won't, so that they won't trigger you, basically. Okay, because if they have emotional power over you, if they are capable of triggering you, that's the only thing that's going to cause conflict. Conflict is an agreement. You have to both agree to this shit in order for it to happen, okay? So if you are emotionally independent and you're standing tall in your integrity and you're not letting them trigger you, they can try all they want, but this won't happen. This won't happen. You see what I'm saying? So something's going to have to be done about this, though. The cycle's going to have to be closed out one way or the other. Okie dokie. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? General energy check between Pisces and the person that they are inquiring about. Ooh, the Devil card. Uh-oh. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. That could be involved in drugs and alcohol. I don't think it's the healthiest connection in the world, though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Doesn't look like a healthy connection. Could have been just a sex-based connection. Could be a lot of obsession here, okay? One, the other, or both of you could be really obsessed with the other. Magician reversed. This definitely could be black magic here. Could be, just saying. Could be black magic, but this is something you're having a very difficult time moving on from, but it is over. It's over. Yeah, the Tower card. The Tower card, there's a lot of emotional manipulation here. This was toxic as fuck, dude. The universe is doing you a favor, because I feel like the person you're dealing with is a commitment phobe anyway. They're a commitment phobe anyway. They didn't want to commit to this anyway. So I feel like pretty much throughout your all's entire connection, they had one foot out the door anyway, with the Hierophant reverse there. See what I'm saying? So I feel like you're having a difficult time moving on from this, but it's a done deal. The Tower is crashing and burning. There could be communication coming through here. Yeah, there could be communication. Could be an attempted reconciliation here. I kind of feel like, though, that whoever it is that attempts to communicate will get ignored, okay? So take it how it resonates. Either they're attempting to communicate with you and you're ignoring it, or the other way around. If you attempt to reach out to them, they'll ignore you. One of the two. One of the two. The Strength card, yeah. Seven of Swords. This is not a healthy connection. This is not a healthy connection. I'm not pointing fingers here. I don't know who did what. And to be 100% frank with you, I really don't care. But the mixture between the two of you is not a healthy connection. Seven of Swords. Magician reversed. These are some of the most toxic energies you can pull in a tarot spread right here. Okay? And again, I'm not here to point fingers. I'm not here to judge nobody. But the mixture between the two of you is not very healthy. It's not. It is not. I really feel like we'll see what comes through here, but you'll be able to look back in a year's time, look back at it and realize universe was doing you a favor. This looks like universe is doing you a favor more than anything here. Let's see what kind of outcome we got. What's the outcome for Pisces, universe? What's the outcome? Nine of Cups reversed, emotional codependence and loneliness, wishes unfulfilled. The Empress, the World card, you're off to a new start. This is one of those types of things where whether you want it or not, whether you realize it or not, whether you like it or not, you're off to a new start. Somebody new is going to make their way into your life too. Somebody new is making their way into your life. And what I'm seeing here, though, is the next person that comes in, though, you're not really feeling the connection. Something's changing. this last situation, this last connection did something. It changed you big time. Yep, a lot of changes have been made. You're not looking at it the same way. There's a lot, you're overthinking a lot. You know, it's almost like you're up in your head to the point to where you don't even know if you're allowing yourself to feel a connection. But I do see something new coming in, and you're off to a brand new start, whether you want it or not. This is one of those types of things where some of you, this was an on and off. The universe gave you a little bit of time to figure this out, you know? So you were on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. But now it's like, all right, it's time. It's time. The universe kicking the tower over. Whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you're ready or not, you're off to a new start. And that old cycle is over. Somebody new is making their way into your life. Okay? Somebody new is coming in. Could be a Gemini for some of you. But like I said, I really kind of feel like you're struggling to feel a connection and you're overthinking it. You're struggling to feel a new connection with a new person and you're really up in your head overthinking it. Could be a Libra for some of you. There could be some legal issues involved for some of you as well. But you're off to a new start, Pisces. Off to a new start. All right? So anywho, I feel like those were the messages that y'all needed to hear for the weekly forecast. So I'm going to go ahead and end these readings here. I'm eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.